Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Work will throw on second down. That'll be caught. It's the rookie from Michigan State. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Work now on 1st and 10. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. 1st and 10.
27 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That is caught outside on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Give. Here's Benson. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it'd make me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Yellow, here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
22 need him. Let's go now.
Here's Love to throw. That one, top, that's Matthew Golden. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Now, Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. 52, ready.
Now get to Jacobs. He'll run right. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Come on, set, hut.
Ronald running with Fuller. And he will have a Packers first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Drill green. Black shot. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Whoa! And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Off the bootleg, it's Rourke. Flush to his right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Goes blocked down, that pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To the air, it's Rourke. He's got his man, it's Harrison. He's inside the 30. Marvin Harrison Jr. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Here's Bates for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
They're on the 22-yard
Down, faking the give. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. From up and down, just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Back to throw. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Get it. Nice.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Look in the middle. That's Kraft. Got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 boxes. 6.
He'll look to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Pat the 60.
He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see play call, just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Rourke. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
He pulls it in around the 5. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Jack Panther. Come on, come on. Jack. Bronco 80.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. That's to the right side. Up by McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Rourke. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set. Crack on waiting.
The slot man in motion right. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, they'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Rourke. Here's a screen set up to Benson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Now go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Matthew Golden, touchdown Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. Work now on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The gun, it's a throw by Rourke. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline and just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Rourke. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
So I don't hate the precision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
It's a designed run for Murray. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. You'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is to 31 as they line up first and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That is intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one.
Let's go now.
A run with Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ward will throw on 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 70.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Jamal Miller. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. They'll throw with Rourke. Headed left, find time.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hiking 18. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To the air, it's Rourke. Well sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Check, check. Let's go now. 60 bucks.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Work to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Here's Rourke. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll work this forward to the 35. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup in 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Rourke. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. That's Harrison in motion. To the air on 3rd down. Here's Rourke. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. From the gun, here is Rourke. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10. Rourke looking to throw again. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. He's got room to roll. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Cardinals 27.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. 68.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The outside. It's brought in by Golden. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. He'll look to throw. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Gravity Lions.
They'll look to throw again. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there.
Will Johnson.
And third down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Rourke. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. Rourke now on first and 10. Big hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's an Arizona first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To throw it once more, here is Rourke. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Third down coming up. Throwing again is Rourke. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat They'll go. And here's Rourke. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cards first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 18 run, 18 run.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. On the ground, it's Benson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Cowboy 80.
Now, faking the give to the left side in the hands of Watson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Jacobs, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Shut up. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Check, check. Get it. 70 Lions. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go. Viking 18. Check, smash. Check.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Check up.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Work. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing out second down. Work. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Outside, it's complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
First down, Elms.
Back at 60. Come on, set. 19 side, 19, 18, right here.
To the air once more. It's Rourke. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. From the gun, here is Rourke. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.